Galvin puts it to Villa. Gets round Cherry and gets himself pulled down. Well, the Spurs crowd are furious, and that did look, I must say, from here as though Trevor Cherry hooks Villa's legs away from him after he'd been beaten inside the box. Graham for Leeds. Eddie Gray. Oof. Wild swing there from Paul Miller. Frankie Gray to take this free kick then for Leeds, the 10th of this first half. Knocked away by Roberts. And some desperate arguing now going on between the players. Eddie Gray's incensed. Roberts isn't happy. 3 is Frankie Gray. It's Stevenson standing in front of the ball. Moves out of the way. Frankie Gray. Oh, a good hit and a good save by Clements. Leeds worked the free kick so well. Stevenson stood in front of the ball and Frankie Gray hit it through and Clements had to produce a good save. That tremendous save by Ray Clements kept Tottenham alive in a first half in which they'd seemed to lack urgency. But there was a new look about Spurs at the start of the second half. Deal is Cherry's head. That'll be a corner if it goes, and it did. Falco lifting his arms there. Crooks! Good save by Lukic. A point-blank header for Garth Crooks. Where was the defender to deny him that? Did everything right, but Lukic had seen it and pushed it away off his chest. Tottenham's best chance coming right at the start of the second half. Perryman. Now Hoddle, who one has to say has had somewhat of an indifferent game up to this stage. But that's a lovely ball for Falco. Falco! Well, I suppose in that one moment we saw everything about Glenn Hoddle. He's not had a good game, but one pass there, the entire half length of the field, putting Falco free. He managed to get round Hart and scooped it behind. Crooks is underneath this. Linesman is flagged, the referee has waved on. Villa gets space in the box. Crooks, surely this time. Galvin. Despairing defence by Leeds, but effective. The bodies were in the way, and Crooks couldn't get the shot on target. And Spurs about to make a substitution. It's Mark Falco who's going off. And Mike Hazard, the substitute who's coming on for his debut in the FA Cup. Oh, and a good ball, finds our dealers. Crooks. Villa. Hazard. Has he done enough? Galvin surely nods it back for Crooks. What a terrific goal by Tottenham. Garth Crooks breaks the deadlock, but the credit goes to Hazard, the substitute who came on just a few moments ago. And there's a feeling of relief. A marvellous bit of football by Hazard. He got free, he made space, he got the cross in. Galvin did the sensible thing, nodded it back to Crooks, who knocked it past Lukic. 73 minutes gone and Spurs ahead 1-0. The goal they've threatened all this second half. begins to celebrate. But this is Butterworth. Hoddle. He nutmegs Byron Stevenson. Beer was a bit casual. Frankie Gray. Arthur Graham was onside. Oh, Butterworth threw himself at that. He'd only needed a touch. Substitutes are all about using them well and using them right. And Keith Birkinshaw takes full marks for putting on Mike Hazard. It's a Leeds ball. Indeed, it's a Leeds free kick. Just under a quarter of an hour remaining. Frankie Gray to take this free kick for Leeds, who pushed everybody forward. Gary Hampson. Burns. Byron Stevenson. This is Trevor Cherry, who's looking up. Paul Hart! The goal yawned big and wide. The big man, Paul Hart, got in the header, but didn't direct it well enough. Galvin, pursued by Stevenson. Burns has come across too. Has to check. Chris Hughton, Hoddle. Waved on, Hazard to Ricky Villa. This is number 2, surely. It hit Lukic's outstretched leg. And Spurs are now beginning to find space, and one can only think that Leeds have started to tire. Under relentless pressure. No offside. Hart. Well, Ricky Villa might feel that he should have done better with that chance a few moments ago, when he could only knock the ball against Lukic's legs. Brooks gets a kick from Cherry. Hazard. Galvin's got free of Burns. Got to give it to Crooks, surely. He should have given it to Garth Crooks. That should have been number 2. Galvin robbing Kenny Burns. And we've gone into injury time. Gray with the free kick for Leeds. Looking for Paul Hart, who fell down. There's the final whistle. The Spurs go marching on. Tottenham, with that goal by Garth Brooks in the second half, beating Leeds 1-0. So for the second cup tie in succession, Garth Brooks gets the telling goal. His goal that beat Arsenal, and his goal that has beaten Leeds and put Spurs into the 5th round. Shaking hands with Kenny Burns. But I think the Spurs players would agree that Hazard, the substitute, deserves a lot of credit for the fact that Spurs go into the hat for the 5th round draw on Monday. A final score here at White Hart Lane of Tottenham 1, Leeds United 0.